Hello, Comets. Welcome to Scheduling 101. I'm Miss Krish.
I'm Miss Bender.
I'm Miss McClendon.
I'm Mr. Vanderhoof.
Okay, one of the most important things when we talk about scheduling is high school credits. Here is our credit wheel. You need a total of 24 credits to graduate. English language art, you need 4 credits. Math, you need 3 credits. Social studies, you need 3 credits. The social studies classes consist of government, American history, and world history. Science, you need 3 credits. Fine art, you need 1 credit. CTE, career and technical ed, is 1.5. One of those halves has to be personal finance. You need a half a credit of health, 1.5 PE classes, and your electives. Electives are anything above and beyond the required credits will go under your elective credits. Here is a list by subject area of classes that you are required to take. 4 years of English, so you have 9, 10, 11, and 12th grade English. Math is Algebra 1, Algebra 2, Geometry. Science is Biology. Social studies is World History, American History, Government. PE is Fitness for Life, Health, and the last one is Personal Finance.
Making a decision about what classes to take in high school is extremely important. We have a few tools that can help you. Next, you'll see some career pathways and career clusters that can help guide your free education choices as you take classes for high school. The career pathways include 6 main categories. They're listed here. I'll review them quickly. Arts and communication, business, management and technology, natural resources and agriculture, human services, health sciences, and industrial and engineering technology. Those further break down into clusters, which go up to 16 different careers. So again, these are just some way you could look at these to help guide you in your class selection for your high school career.
Hi, now we have the individual career and academic plan, which we call the ICAP. This is where you get to plan out your 4 years with your classes that you will take while you are in high school. You plan for 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. You can also talk about your post-secondary options. You can do this with your advisor, and you can also do this with your counselor. You can use the career path to help you choose which classes that you would like to go into. You can also use the different pathways to also help you choose different classes. This is something that you will go over in advisory, and you can also talk with your counselor about doing this ICAP.
Your freshman and sophomore year, your science classes are determined for you. Freshman year, you will take physical science or biology. Sophomore year, you will either take biology or chemistry. Your junior and senior year, you get to choose your science classes. We have a variety of classes you can take. Some of them are semester classes and some are year-long. Remember, you need to have at least 3 full years of science to graduate, but you do have some fun choices when you're a junior and senior. Here are our science electives: field biology, birds and mammals, earth science, oceanography and meteorology, forensics 1 and 2, AP environmental science, AP physics, honors anatomy and physiology, honors microbiology, honors meteorology, principles of biomedical science, human body systems, medical intervention, and biomedical innovation.
Your English class will be required every year that you're in high school, freshman, sophomore, and junior year, with options for honors and AP as you go. There are some excellent English electives that are possible for your junior and senior year. They include technical writing, public speaking, honors public speaking, college speech and debate, creative writing, detective fiction, introduction to journalism, yearbook, video production, advanced video production, and film analysis and composition.
We now come to the social studies department, and in social studies, you will have to take 3 years of social studies, which include your government class, as well as your world history and your American history. And then you have social studies electives that you're able to choose from, and those include geography and economics, criminal justice, sociology, African American studies, Psychology 1 and 2, Honors Social Studies seminars, current events, Honors Criminal Justice, and Honors Women's Studies as you go on through your career in high school.
And now we have our CTE business and marketing electives. And don't forget, you need 1.5 credits of career and technical ed. Here are some electives you can choose from: accounting, computer business applications 1 and 2, honors business technology, honors accounting, introduction to business, business law, personal finance, don't forget, is a requirement to graduate. We have fundamentals of marketing, entrepreneurship business, sports and entertainment marketing, entrepreneurship marketing, AP business economics, web design 1 and 2, and retailing. A lot of fun choices for a CTE class.
Next, we have CTE FACS, Family and Consumer Sciences.
Your options for these electives are nutrition and wellness, food science, family living, child development 1 and 2, child development care and guidance practicum, housing, home furnishing and equipment, fashion design 1 and 2, career pathways for the teaching profession, and ProStart 1 and 2.
Still in the CTE family, we have industrial technology. So inside the industrial technology department, we do have the project lead the way line of engineering classes. So there's also some other ones in there. So let me start with just pure electives. Computer aided drafting is offered. Language of the architect is learned. Introduction to engineering design is a project lead the way class. So is principles of engineering, digital electronics, civil engineering and architecture, and the capstone course would be honors computer integrated manufacturing. We also have a separate project lead the way track, computer science essentials. Other electives include materials and processing, which is woodworking, home maintenance, mechanical design, architectural design, wood technology, carpentry 1, carpentry 2, metal technology, and a class called technologies.
Now we are going to switch to the fine arts department, which include the performing arts and music area. We have basic instrumental music, we have symphonic band, we have concert band, jazz band, honors wind ensemble, orchestra, honors orchestra, mixed choir, concert choir, women's choir, men's chorus, women's chorus, piano lab 1 and 2, guitar, music survey, music appreciation, AP music theory. We also have, in the fine arts department, the theater program, which includes acting 1 and honors theater, technical theater and stagecraft, acting 2, honors acting 3, honors college acting and directing.
Still in the fine arts category, we're going to move over to the visual arts. The first class you need to take in the visual arts is Art Basics. This class is required before you can take an upper level art class. Once you take art basics, the upper level classes consist of drawing 1 and 2, ceramics 1 and 2, graphic design 1 and 2, jewelry, painting 1 and 2, sculpture 1 and 2, airbrush, honors advanced art studio, AP art studio, and AP art history.
Next is physical education. All students are required to take Fitness for Life before they can take any of our other physical education electives. In addition, all students are required to take health in order to graduate. Here are our physical education electives: recreational and lifetime activities, boys team sports, girls team sports, aerobics and exercise, power walking, boys strength training, girls strength training, outdoor adventure pursuits, and advanced strength training. We also have some additional electives you can choose from. We have our AVID program, Advancement via Individual Determination. We have our Elevate program. We also offer ACT Prep, and we are very lucky to have our JROTC program that's available all 4 years throughout high school.
The last category we need to talk about is world language. At McCluer, we offer 2 world languages, which is Spanish and French. World language is not a requirement to graduate, but it is a requirement at many 4-year universities of 2 years. And in those 2 years, you have to have the same foreign language. So if you want to take your 2 years, it has to be either French or Spanish 1 and 2. You can't take Spanish 1 and then French 1. You have to take 2 years of the same foreign language for a requirement for 4-year university.
All right, so now we're going to talk about athletics and our requirement for athletes at McCluer. So if you are thinking about participating in sports, it is very important that you think about the classes that you're choosing. Why is it important that you think about the classes that you're choosing? Is because studies have shown that students that participate in any extracurricular activities have better attendance, they have higher math and reading scores, and they have higher GPAs than students that are non-participants. So it is very important, and it is best to get involved. Some very important things that we want you to consider for the NCAA is that they only consider your core courses. And we will talk about that a little bit later. But the core courses that I'm talking about are English, math, science, social studies, and foreign language. Those are the classes that you have to be eligible. Eligibility is determined using a sliding scale, meaning the higher the ACT score and the lower the core GPA could be, or the lower the ACT score, the higher the GPA would need to be. Not all courses taught on the core content area in the school are NCAA approved courses. So it is very important when choosing your classes to make sure that you know if they are NCAA approved, if you are planning to play sports in college.
Hey, I got a quick question for Miss Bender and Miss Krish. How many classes do you have to pass each semester to be eligible for high school activities?
7 of your 8 classes.
Thank you very much. That is the correct answer. Let's talk specifically about the organizations involved with sports scholarships. We have the NCAA and the NAIA. There are 3 divisions in the NCAA. Division 1, those are the big schools. Division 2, medium schools, and Division 3 are mostly smaller schools that generally do not send out athletic scholarships. The NAIA is another organization that's a little bit more flexible on some of its rules, but is also an excellent option for athletics. So again, with your core requirements that are required to graduate from McCluer High School, you would have 13 of your 16 core classes covered by just graduation requirements. So if you add the 2 years of world language that we suggest, that would give you 15. So technically, you really only need to pick out 1 elective class to choose as a core requirement for for the NCAA credit. Now, so you have to make sure the classes that you pick are correct. So please look at the list included that tells you classes that are qualified for the NCAA, NCAA. So anyway, please see your counselor or Mr. Kastrup or Mr. Combest if you have any questions regarding the selection of these classes. Your coaches are pretty knowledgeable about these things too. And again, this is not just for athletes, but whatever you're involved in, band, dance, whatever it is, please look at this slide to make sure your course selections are good.
Senior and you have all of your credits, do you need a full schedule to participate in spring sports? You definitely have to have a full schedule to participate in spring sports or you will not be eligible. You have to have those 7 credits to participate in sports, both semesters if you're playing in the spring or if you're playing in the fall. So we thank you for listening to us about our sports and athletics and McCluer.
Go Comets.
Now that you have seen all the classes that we offer at McCluer, you will be able to choose your elective classes. Your teacher will send you your Google form and you will complete the Google form by January 12th. Once you complete your Google form, your counselor will enter in your classes. If your classes have not been entered, your counselor will contact you and your advisor will also be able to assist you with this as well. We thank you for your time. We thank you for completing your Google form. And if you have any questions, you can contact your advisor and/or your counselor. Have a great day. Have fun and choose wisely and go Comets.
Go Comets.